What's up, guys? It is Case the Mace here, and I am here today trying to tell you why I am scared, but also a little excited for Starfield. Today is November 17th. Starfield would have came out 6 days ago, and I've been hyped ever since the first announcement trailer and the gameplay trailer. Um, but I want to tell you why I'm a little scared for this game. So the first reason here is I'll just let Todd Howard simply just talk for about 10 seconds and we'll break down his stuff that he said.
You're playing that and it became like very punitive to the player. Your ship would run out of fuel and the game would just stop. You just want to get back to what you're doing. So we've recently changed it where the fuel in your ship and the grav drive limits how far you could go at once, but it doesn't run out of fuel. Maybe there'll be an update or a mod that allows that, but that's what we're.
Did you hear what he said?
But it doesn't run out of fuel. Maybe there'll be an update or a mod that allows.
So, simply, he said you can't run out of fuel anymore. It would stop the flow of gameplay. Now, yes, I could understand you running out of fuel. Like you have a small ship, you run out of fuel every like 5 minutes out in space. That could be very annoying. But when he said there might be an update or a mod, that scares me. I might be misreading what he is saying, but he is basically saying let the mod community fix it. Again, I might be misreading what he's saying, but that is pretty much the gist of what I am getting. So, the the literal story implications that this could have on your game is astonishing. If if they make it where you can run out of fuel, like maybe a settings in the options, like or maybe survival mode, and they your story runs out or your ship runs out of fuel, sorry, and you are lost out in space. Your ship is just going along through space. You could send out a distress beacon, and then either a pirate ship, accident or not accidentally, but picks up that signal, and then they could raid your ship. Now, that would be a little annoying because, you know, a raider ship literally showing up every time if you have bad luck or something. And that could be a little annoying. I get that, but it would just be so cool. And also back to my distress beacon, if you send out one, a fuel ship can come by. You know, they've already said pretty much with the homeowner perk that they showed off in the gameplay reveal, that shows that you are able to maybe go in debt. I'm not too sure because they said at the beginning of the game you'll have $50,000 that you'll have to pay off, and that gets paid off by missions that you do. Like slowly, it takes off like 10% of your cut, maybe. They've already said you can pretty much go into debt and like loan all that crap. And if you don't have enough money for said fuel ship, right? You'll be like, "Oh, I can pay you back later." Or, "Hey, go through a speech check even. Be like, "Hey man, are you feeling kind of generous today? I'm so sorry that I've run out of fuel." And that only has like odd chance of winning because they've also shown, which I'll show later, the speech checks you can do, which look phenomenal. I really hope that what I've seen is it just blows my mind, really. But that's one of my problems with Starfield as of now. They said there could be a mod or a setting that you could have that would fix this, but I digress. Now let's go to that speech check, which is right about here. Here's the line of dialogues too. That is insane. Almost 250,000. That that I'm also excited for. Also, silent protagonist. It's underrated. I really love silent protagonist because you can kind of role play as that. Just the little things, you know.
But we've gone through it and the impact is really there. And that includes my favorite speech persuasion system.
You're not talking us out of this score.
It feels like it's part of the dialogue, but you're spending points to persuade them.
You willing to give up the ship? Just like that?
It feels natural.
And also, back to the ship thing. You can just sell your ship to the pirates to let you go. That is so cool. Like, ah, I would probably wipe the floor with the pirates, but you know. And here's on to another thing I also don't like about Starfield is the combat, which is about to show you. There won't be any audio because I think the music is copyrighted. Maybe. I'm not too sure on that, so. Yeah. The combat looks like Fallout 4 combat. I'm not gonna lie. And that kind of scares me. Uh, it's just so simplistic. I'm not asking for anything like Cyberpunk where you have like these cyberware cybernetics, sorry, and like stop time like literally in front of you and just like dodge behind them and blast them in the head, the shotgun. I just want something a little better, a little modernized. Um, maybe like leaning or something. Like I think more games need leaning to be honest, but there'll be so many controls for new players to understand, and I get that, but you don't have to use it. It's optional. But that's been my little rant about Starfield, guys. I'm sorry for this crappy video. Uh, my friends ditched me to play Fall Guys and record without me, so I'm making this crappy video on why I'm excited and not happy about Starfield. So, I've been Case the Mace, signing off.